Welcome back to Viva Burlesque. And as you can see, I'm inspired by the moon today. And this is because I'm interviewing a very, 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 very special person. Of course, everybody I interview is special to me or means something in the burlesque world or is very famous. But this woman I'm interviewing today, I'm sort of kind of having a girl crush on her because I saw her on stage and I was like, oh my God. And ever since I've been fangirling over her. And not only did she become one of my closest friends during the Fringe, we've been so many times, we've been way too drunk. And I just want to catch up on her and know how it's going with her. She is not only from the UK, but she runs her own school. She is the lady of seduction. And if there is one person to tell you about seduction and is a great teacher, do you already know who I'm talking about? Okay, I'll let you guess. Of course, I'm talking about Trixie Blue, the one, the only, and I'm so proud to have her today. So, Trixie, the stage is all yours.
Hello everyone, my name is Trixie Blue and I am the Principal Enchantress at House of Trixie Blue, based in Newcastle upon Tyne in the UK. I am comically known as the sex face of burlesque, and the sapphire of seduction is my official tagline. Don't worry peeps, my mum knows, so it's all above board. And I would like to thank Viva for Burlesque for having me. Thank you so much, it is a pleasure to be here.
So if it's one thing or even several things, what did you miss most? Because I know what we all miss, but I want to know what you've missed, because I surely missed you and I've missed the backstages like everyone has. But tell me something about your experience in Corona times.
COVID has changed everybody's lives so dramatically, including my own. My heart and support goes out to everybody who it has affected. I mean, it's very difficult to comprehend, but I will stick with the positive notions here because I'm a very positive person and we know that this virus has negative connotations, so I'll stick to the positives if that's okay. So COVID has helped me slow down. I live in the party city and I'm a quintessential party girl and absolutely love the opportunity to go out and grab adventure by the... So, it has assisted me in really thinking about what is important in life, and it has offered the opportunity to take life so much slower than I was because I can tell you now I was like 70 miles an hour. Crazy, so fast, so fast. 70 miles an hour tops, no more. 70 miles an hour. So it has dramatically changed my existence, and not all for the negative, some for the positive.
So please, Mrs. Enchantress, I want you to tell us all about your 2020. What did you do? What have you been up to? And how did you stay inspired by everything that was happening? How did you manage, Mrs. Trixie?
Last year, 2020, well, what a year it was. Last year, House of Trixie Blue went solely online. So I started to provide regular weekly online classes as well as workshops, online shows, online interviews, videos, anything that you can think of online. House of Trixie Blue gave it a go, and this was so to keep people's spirits up. Of course, I'm not being so self-righteous here. It was, I didn't want to lose my business. I'd been working on House of Trixie Blue for over 12 years of my existence and been self-employed for about 16 years. So I didn't necessarily want to lose the house. But ultimately, the house went online because we knew it was so important to give burlesque back to everybody and anyone who wanted to embrace its charms, bloom and go for it. So it was a crazy year of the house being online. It was a crazy year of watching films I'd never watched before. Like I watched Frozen for the first time, and bro, I wasn't overly enamoured, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't overly enamoured, but I'll definitely watch it again. It wasn't one of those films that you watch it for one time, like The Meg, and then never watch it again. And I really got to grips with lots of television shows too over here in the UK, and realised that I adore reality television more than I possibly should. Whoops.
So yeah, I think me and the moon, we agree. You have to be into Frozen. But at least we let it go, right? So tell me about your accomplishments.
The opportunities this period gave me was to reflect a lot. It was reflect upon myself as a performer, reflect as a producer, as a teacher, and as a scholar of burlesque. So just a whole period, a whole year of reflection and self-improvement, and of course trying to have as much fun as possible. And the fun factor came into the play when people started asking me to be part of their online shows, and I've never been so humbled, so scared, but incredibly excited. So last year I got the opportunity to perform for so many different people, and thanks for that, guys. What a bunch of babes you all are. I had such a laugh and enjoyed the opportunity of trying to keep the scene as it was in real life, with lots of banter backstage and lots of fun, people from different walks of life coming into it. And last year it gave me the opportunity to have that, but at home, where I have my own toilet, which was very useful, and meet more people that I never actually met before. So I can't wait to actually meet you all in real life, really.
So how was your experience with all the online shabazzle? Did you teach online? What did you think of it? Because I've already heard you say you think it was an amazing opportunity to do some shows that before you haven't been able to do. But what are the other things about the online thing that you like so much? Because there's a controversy about it. Like, some people love it, some people don't. But what did you think of it? Because I'm so curious to find out.
Right, my lovelies, my experience with online teaching has been phenomenal. I have been very lucky to have taught online for a number of years before I had to go fully online in 2020. And going fully online in 2020 was so scary. It was really, really scary, but we did it. The support from my students has been absolutely incredible, and I just don't know how I can thank you all, apart from continuing to say thank you and offering different things, etc, etc, etc. But I've absolutely loved teaching online. It's been really good fun trying to create a studio environment in your own living room and having a bit of a giggle. It's been magical. So I'd like to thank everybody for being part of that. Same as, right, with online shows. I've produced a number of online shows, and it has been lush to have people that I wouldn't necessarily have been able to either afford or because of geographical reasons have up in the party city of Newcastle upon Tyne, and we've been able to have them at the House of Trixie Blue shows. I'm so thrilled. I just can't even put it into words that we have managed to use technology for the greater good, when I've always been not necessarily anti-technology, but a bit scared of technology, or a bit complacent with technology. And now it's something in the forefront of everybody's lives. It is really important, and it has aided us all to stay together with online shows and online classes. Everything that House provided on dry land is now online, and it would be lush to have your support. So thank you so much in advance. You can pop along to the website, which is houseoftrixieblue.co.uk, and it should be all on the front page, all of the things that are going on. My new habit was that I've actually learned how to cook a bit. Not a massive foodie, but I've learned how to cook a little bit. My cooking is, I've learned how to put something in the oven rather than just rely on meals out and takeaway and pre-packed sandwiches. I love and like it actually takes some time to put something in the oven. I'm working up to it. I don't need to go all guns blazing. Remember, it's just baby steps for everything, and I really just want to say that's my new habit, is actually putting stuff in the oven and cooking.
When you said you wanted things in the oven, I was like, is she planning on having a baby? Because you were talking about pre-packed sandwiches, and then there was something with the oven. But no, everybody, Trixie Blue started cooking. So invite me for dinner once. And if you want to tell our viewers anything, just blur it out, because I'm sitting here with the moon and I think we're having a fantastic time. Enlighten us, babe. Enlighten us.
Even though I feel very positive about online living, I do miss being live on stage with an audience, a living, breathing audience. I can feel, I can touch, I can kiss, with consent of course. I can tickle, I can wink at, I get a wink right back. This also means I am really craving like backstage banter, all the silliness that we have backstage. I really miss that. All the we're all in this together mentality. We're in here to make a good show, and I really miss that, as well as missing teaching students in studio setting, and I miss being in the studio. Oh. I also miss going out clubbing. I miss it. I do. I really miss it. But COVID has taught me to slow down, as I stated before. Slow down a little bit. It has been an absolute pleasure to be interviewed for Viva Burlesque. So cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Now, the only thing I can say to you is stay safe, have fun, and don't forget to shimmy. Cheers, guys.
Thank you so much, you absolute legend, Trixie Blue, for this amazing interview. And if we're possible to travel again, the UK is one of the first things, and I will come and bother you. Thank you everyone for watching. Follow me and my moon for more exciting burlesque interviews here on Viva Burlesque. And who is our next performer gonna be? Because there's a lot of other performers to come. Thank you so much. This is Miss Behave live for Viva Burlesque.